Today we're going to be installing on a single load speed queen slide, and to do that we're going to need 3 different tools, 2 different sizes for the bolts, and then a Phillips head screwdriver. The first step in any ShinePay install is to make sure power is removed from the machine. These machines have no display, so you really need to make sure the power is just unplugged. We have ensured that it is unplugged. First step, after that, you're going to open the service compartment. So you're going to get the screw, the key, and you're just going to remove the top and put the service compartment aside. So once in the service compartment, we're going to want to open it, and this LED should not be blinking or lit up in any way if there is power. Then we're going to grab some screwdrivers and remove these 3 bolts. The third one, which is a little bit smaller, I'm going to put those screws aside. The next step is we're going to get our ShinePay receiver, and we're going to pull out the board and the screw. And the switch. Now we kind of need it's a little bit of a cumbersome process. The switch goes under the board, but ultimately we want to get under the switch and pull these terminals off the switch. Polarity does not matter, so how we take them off and put them back does not matter. And then we're going to take our ShinePay receiver, and we're going to just match the terminals up. So these match and this match. Again, it doesn't matter how we hook them up. And then we're going to take the ones that look like this, and if we want to continue using coin, we could just plug them in like that. Now we're going to get the power connector for the spark, and we're going to plug it in right over here. So that connector right there. We're just going to plug it in like that. Now we want to make sure all the pins are aligned, that there aren't any pins on the other side, so you want to just feel under there, make sure that you don't feel anything poking you. And then we're going to put everything back in here. We want to make sure that any wires are not blocking the coin slide, so we want to tuck all the wires in the back of the service compartment. And then we're going to put this back down, pick the board. I'm going to pick the board up a little bit, get the switch down there under the board. I'm going to put the plastic back. Then we're going to start putting the bolts back. I recommend just not tightening right away, just put them in loose so we get all of them, and move it around if we need to align stuff. Then once we get all of them in, we can tighten them up. Okay, this one's the 3rd one, so I'm just gonna tighten this up. We don't need it too tight, we just need it And we don't want it to vibrate loose or anything. All right, everything's all tight. Now we're gonna grab our service compartment. Lock it, and that's our install. Want to make sure we put the number, the sticker label on with the correct number, and we're done.